Hello and welcome to Only Connect, the quiz so brainy that QI calls it a nerd and refuses to pick it for the football team. But this is a hard quiz. We're hard. Do you want some, QI? Do you? Do you want some? Joining me tonight, on my right, it's the Mensons. Paul Murphy, the reigning South Wales Monopoly champion who likes betting on horses. John Paynes, an IT analyst and former chairman of British Mensa, who's currently studying for a law degree with the Open University. And their captain, Martin Smith, a material science graduate who enjoys reading Thomas Hardy novels and listening to Pink Floyd. They are the Mensons. Martin, with all of those clever people in Mensa, how did you whittle it down to three of you?
Well, I don't want to sound immodest, but I had the idea for the team, and I've known John for a while, and he was up for it, and I knew of Paul's quiz credentials in the society. So we just got together and...
Do you think fellow Mensons will be watching and saying, we're cleverer than them?
Oh, without a doubt. All of them. Yeah, everybody in Mensa thinks they're the cleverest person in the society, without a doubt, yeah.
Well, we'll soon find out whether you are by testing you in the quiz, but what the hell, let's give you some opponents. The bloggers. Chris Rubery, a Durham psychology graduate who now works as a clinical trials administrator. Steve Perkins, a writer for television magazines and English graduate who enjoys baking, crosswords and computer games. And their captain, Ruth Deller, a PhD student from Sheffield, who also lectures in media and communication. United by their insatiable appetite for reality TV, they are the bloggers. Do you think this show would be improved if we made the contestants sing and dance at various intervals?
Well, we have the music round already. Maybe we could join in with that, but...
I think we might introduce a dance round to this very show. Be prepared. We'll start with round one, and this is where we establish that it's a game about connections. You're going to see 4 clues, and I want you to tell me what connects them. Of course, you might not see 4 clues. If you come in after 1 clue, you won't. Nobody ever does. But if you do, you will get 5 points. If you see 2 clues, you get 3 points. 3 clues, 2 points. And if you see all 4 clues, you get 1 point. Of course, that's only if you get it right. If you get it wrong or you run out of time, I will throw it over to the other team for a possible bonus. Mensons, you won the toss, so you will be going first. Your turn to choose. Please select your Egyptian hieroglyph.
Water, please.
Water. First clue coming up. I can tell you that these are going to be picture clues. What is the connection? Time starts now.
Who is it?
I can't see.
That's a good shout.
Next, please.
No. He's a musician.
He's a musician, yes. And the next, please.
Recognise any of the faces? Is that Cashback, right?
No, that's right. Is that Roxy
Four
Music?
Seasons? No, it's too old.
It looks very young, Roxy Music, doesn't it? Final one,
Seasons,
yes.
maybe.
Final clue, please. It's...
Is it the Four Seasons?
Four Seasons.
Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah,
Four Seasons.
Okay. The Four Seasons.
That is absolutely right. That third picture is Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. You thought it was Roxy Music?
I did. He looks like Brian Ferry, the guy on the...
Look a lot like Brian Ferry. And the second picture?
It must be Vivaldi.
Is that right?
That's Vivaldi,
Yeah.
of course, composer of the Four Seasons. And the first one?
No idea.
Now, you were asking who it was. It's Raymond Blanc. That's not the point. What's he standing in front of? The Manoir aux Quatre Saisons, Four Seasons House, his restaurant in Oxfordshire. So, they are all connected to the Four Seasons. That is a point to you. And over to the bloggers to pick a hieroglyph.
Eye of Horus, please.
The Eye of Horus. First clue coming up. Time starts now.
Next clue, please.
Water, red. Something like, yeah, I don't know, it could be.
Next clue, please.
Oh, fire extinguishers.
They're the colours of different fire extinguishers.
Absolutely right. And the last clue would have been, what do you think?
The green one. It's the green one. I don't know what that one is, I think.
Black is carbon dioxide. Yes, I think the key to safety is knowing what's in the different things, but they are colour-coded according to what's inside them, and you got that after only 3 clues, so 2 points to you. Back to the Mensons to pick a hieroglyph.
2 reeds, please.
2 reeds. First clue coming up. Time starts now.
No, got no.
No. Next, please.
Don't know them either.
The whole family walked.
Why are you thinking maybe grandparents or someone or something?
Parents of.
Go on.
I think Freeze is the talk. But next, please. Yeah, man.
Means nothing to me either.
Final clue, please. Oh, what's he famous for?
He's the guy who went to Antarctica, isn't he?
You've got 10 seconds.
The explorer. Or is he the atom bomb?
5 seconds now.
Explorers. Who say explorers? Yeah, come on. Explorers.
I'm afraid they are not explorers. So there's a possible bonus for you, bloggers.
Are they the real names of authors?
They are not the real names of authors. Now, you're going to kick yourselves when you look back at the names of these people. They are people who have had plants named after them. The freesia, the dahlia, Emmanuel, the magnolia, and Leonard Fuchs.
Fuchsia.
The fuchsia is named after the 16th century German botanist. They are people who've had plants or flowers named after them. So no points there. Bloggers, pick your hieroglyph.
Lion, please.
Lion. Here comes your first clue, and the time starts now.
Don't know what time
Next clue. Next clue, please.
Are they a pound?
It could be a pound or a euro.
Should we get the last one?
Should we get the last one?
I think
Yeah.
it's just going to be...
Can we have the last clue, please?
They all go to a
they
pound.
all-
Quite to a pound, I guess, yeah.
They're all equivalent to a pound.
I'm afraid that is not the correct answer. So, possible bonus for you, Mensons.
I think they're all equivalent to €1.
They are €1 in former European currencies. When the euro came into these places, it would have been exchanged for this amount. Do you know the countries?
Tolas Marcus is Finland. Lira, I presume that's Italian lira. Punt is Republic of Ireland.
The Irish punt, and it is the Slovenian tolar. Yes, €1 equivalent. So that is a bonus point to you, Mensons. You can now pick your own hieroglyph.
Twisted flax, please.
Twisted flax. Now, this is going to be the music or sound question. You'll be hearing the clues. All I want to know is what connects them. The first one starting now.
Perhaps. Doris Day.
Okay, keep going.
It's got
Next,
another,
then, please.
It's got another foreign version of it. Michael Jackson.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Which one is
Say. So it's the same word repeated 3 times.
Yeah. Should we go for that?
Yeah,
Same
go
with
for it, go for it.
times.
Go for it now.
Okay. The title is one word repeated 3 times.
You're absolutely right, perhaps. Say. Songs in which the title is repeated 3 times. What lovely pieces of music do you think you've denied our audience the chance to hear?
Money.
Oh, yeah. Nice one, John.
One of them is Money. What do you think the other one would have been?
I can't think
of another one.
It would, of course, have been Engelbert Humperdinck, Quando. That's what nobody got to hear because you came in after 2 clues. You get 3 points. Very well done. Back to you, bloggers, to make a choice.
The Horned Viper.
Very good choice, I think. Your first clue is coming up, and the time starts now.
Take a file. Just say no.
Next, please.
TV theme song by Jackie.
The name.
No, I said no.
Next, please.
Foam Crested Waves. They must all be called the same thing. I can't think what they would be. Foam Crested Waves is, yes. Get the last one.
Last one, please.
Please try to figure out Huffington.
10 seconds.
Tollenman? No.
Right, it's the man, isn't it?
Longman?
Wait, let's guess. What are we going to guess?
3 seconds.
The long something, isn't it?
They're all the long something.
Gloss that for me.
I don't think we can. No, unfortunately.
Do you know what? I don't think any of them is the long anything, so no points to you, but there's a possible bonus for you, Mensons.
White Horse.
Talk me through that.
1923 FA Cup finals, a famous film of the White Horse, the single-mounted policeman. On white horses, foam-crested waves, in Greek mythology, the horses. And Uffington is this new sculpture, isn't it? Great big sculpture of a white horse.
Bonus point to you. 1923 FA Cup final, known as the White Horse Final, because mounted police had to clear crowds off the pitch. One of them was on a light horse. Top 10 tune by Jackie, White Horses, foam-crested waves, known as that. And the White Horse at Uffington, a prehistoric figure at Uffington, not the new sculpture. The White Horse on the hill, a figure at Uffington. So, at the end of round 1, the bloggers have got 2 points, but the Mensons are in the lead with 6 points. Round Round 2 is a little trickier. There are still 4 clues and they're all connected, but this time they come in a sequence. For example, I go out, I find a fiver in my pocket I didn't know I had, I get drunk. What comes next? You don't want to know. But that's how the round works. You will see a maximum of 3 clues and I will ask you what comes fourth. So you work out the connections in your head and tell me what's the last in the sequence. Again, of course, the fewer clues you see before telling me that, the more points I will give you. Mensons, you'll be going first again. Please choose a hieroglyph.
Horned viper, please.
OK, the first in the sequence is coming up. These are going to be picture clues. I want to know what you'd expect to see in the 4th picture. Time starts now.
It's a G. Nothing to go on there.
It could be the car registration.
Next one, please, Victoria. G, E.
It's not music. Is it music?
No,
or is it
I
car
don't think so.
registration?
No.
Okay.
Next, please, Victoria.
No, that's not music then.
G, E, H. Is anything to do with the colours? The colour significance?
So
Oh, yeah, G on blue, G blue, E pink,
H on yellow.
can't get it.
10 seconds.
We've not got a Scooby here. G blue.
Ah, yes, yes, it's Trivial
Pick it,
Pursuit.
pick it.
It's Trivial Pursuit.
Yep.
And it's the colours, so what's the 4th one?
Oh.
I can't give you a long time to
green,
debate, I'm afraid.
Science and nature.
That is not the answer I'm looking for. So over to the bloggers for a possible bonus.
Brown L or A&L.
A and L on brown would signify the art and literature question, which, as you go down a Trivial Pursuit card, comes next after history. Good bonus point for you there, bloggers. Well done for doing the work there, Menson's, but wrong answer. Bloggers, please pick your own hieroglyph.
2 reads, please.
2 reads, first in a sequence coming up. What comes fourth? Time starts now.
The types of eclipse.
Next, please.
The planetary.
The types of like travel eclipse. I don't know. Say no.
Yeah, next one, please.
Interstellar.
Intergalactic.
Yeah, because it's between stars, between planets, across moons. I don't know. So yeah, intergalactic.
Intergalactic.
Why?
Chris?
Are they increasing amounts of distance between travel or light or something like that? I don't know.
You sound very nervous, but you've given me the right answer. Okay. You'll get the points. They're layers of space in increasing order of size. Beyond the moon, interplanetary, between planets, between stars, between galaxies. Intergalactic would be the next in order of size layer of space. So well done, you get the points. Mensons, pick a squiggle.
Lion, please.
Lion, first in the sequence coming up. What's fourth? Time starts now.
Next, please. No. Next, please.
So those Greeks. They are all Greeks.
Could
be Socrates.
Socrates.
But what's the...
Well, they're going backwards, but I don't know what it is.
Plenty of time.
But,
Come on. What's Alexander the Great, Aristotle, Plato.
I've got 100 Socrates. I can't say why then.
Do you think so?
He was
It was Socrates, our best guess. Come
10
on,
seconds.
Yeah.
use the time. Come on.
I can't. That's all I know.
Say Socrates.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was the predecessor
3
of those
seconds.
two into philosophy.
Socrates.
That is the correct answer, and you'll be relieved to know that you don't have to tell me why. That's not part of the point. I just ask because I think it's funny when you don't know. So why would it be Socrates?
It just seems to be.
They're going backwards in time. I know that much.
That's what I think.
And he's the only guy I can think of who's Greek who comes before Plato.
OK, just a bit of an old guy. It's probably Socrates. This is quite literally a classic question. Do you know why it would be Socrates?
Yeah, aren't they people who were taught or mentored by the person before them on the sequence?
That's it. Each was taught by the next. Alexander the Great was taught by Aristotle, who was taught by Plato, who was taught by Socrates. That's the reason, but you get the points. And bloggers, it is your turn to pick a hieroglyph.
Twisted flax, please.
The wick of twisted flax. First in a sequence coming up. Time starts now.
It could be anything, yeah.
Next, please.
Yeah, say next.
Next, please.
Gabriel.
Angel Gabriel.
Are they like books or something in a series?
Books.
Madeline.
Don't know.
Gabriel. There's an angel. Gabriel Garcia.
10 seconds.
Gabriel.
I think you have to go for a guess, I'm afraid.
3 seconds.
They're all all part of a trilogy of a series of books. I'll read the next one, don't we?
sequence, yeah.
All right, they're all part of a trilogy. What comes forth? Throw something at me.
Harp.
It's not harp. Do you know, I don't think I've ever before felt a sort of maternal affection on this show, but I do now. You've got no idea, have you?
Not a clue, no.
There's a possible bonus for you, Mensons.
I think we've got the age advantage here, but it could be one of two answers. We're going to go for Professor Yaffle.
The answer is Professor Yaffle. Before you tell me why, do you have any idea what that means?
Yes, Bagpuss.
Bagpuss.
Really?
Yeah.
So you recognise Bagpuss? Because I was just thinking you're so young, it's probably all just kind of
Not as
thumbs
young
and
as we
crack
look.
pipes for you guys. It's a Bagpuss and...
Wonderful makeup.
That's it, Bagpuss. And why in that sequence?
I believe that's the order they wake up and the beginning of Bagpuss.
That's absolutely it, and Professor Yaffle would wake up next. So, bonus point to you, possibly the age advantage. Now, your own choice.
Eye of Horus, please.
Eye of Horus, first in a sequence coming up. Time starts now.
Yes, indeed.
No idea.
No. No. Next, please. Yeah, are these Andrew Lloyd Webber musicals?
No, Marie was Sound of Music. It wasn't them, was it?
Oh, they're the ones on the BBC that did the show to...
Oh, yeah, they
to
did,
find
yeah, they
one.
tried
so
to
it's,
find
it's,
them.
it's Dorothy.
They tried to find
It's
them.
Dorothy.
Dorothy.
Go for it.
Is that the
She'll
fourth
go
one?
for Dorothy.
Is that the fourth one? What's the
The
third one?
latest one,
What's the
Dorothy.
third one?
Well, see what the third one is. See what the third one is.
We'll take the third one, please. Fancy it's Dorothy.
Dorothy, then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Dorothy.
You're absolutely right. Actually, Dorothy and Toto.
Yeah.
Because, as I think you know, they were reality shows on the BBC to
Yeah.
find these characters on the West End stage, Dorothy and Toto. You a fan of reality television?
Absolutely not, especially not when it's an advert for Andrew Lloyd Webber musicals, no.
I see. But your opponents?
Yeah, we
yeah.
knew that one.
Yeah, you would argue that these are a good thing.
I don't know if we go that far.
Let me ask you this, is one of my favourite questions. You're forced on stage, it's Britain's Got Talent, you can't get out of it. What do you do?
Cry.
That's not a talent. What do you
You
perform,
haven't seen me
I mean?
cry.
Oh, OK. Well, give it time. It's still early. Time to pick a question.
Water.
Very good choice. Water, first in a sequence coming up. Time starts now.
Next. Yeah, next, please.
The bridges, aren't they? So it's the bridge. I don't know.
Taylor's a river, not bridge. Are they in length? Just do the next one.
Next, please.
Say to Trent, doesn't it?
I don't have any better answers.
Just
to
say
that,
Trent.
so if you're happy with that.
Trent.
Sorry. Possible bonus again for you, Mensons?
Thames. The Thames.
You're not correct either.
Shannon.
What was your reasoning there, bloggers?
The length of rivers.
No. They're bridges. They are the longest single-span suspension bridges in the UK, and the longest would be the Humber. That's right.
Sorry. Oh my God.
At the end of round 2, then, the bloggers have got 5 points, but the Mensons are in the lead with 11 points. Round 3 is the connecting wall. There are 16 clues, all jumbled up, and the teams need to sort them into 4 connected groups of 4. Bloggers, it's your turn to go first this time. You're going to get 2.5 minutes. I will give you a point for each group you correctly identify, a point for each connection you can give me, and bonus points if you get them all right. The first question's easy. Would you like the lion wall or the water wall?
We'll have the lion wall.
Lion. OK. 16 clues. I want to see 4 connected groups of 4. Time starts now.
Okay. Bucephalus is a horse. Copenhagen's a horse.
What else is a horse? Isn't Odessa a horse?
I don't know. Nelson?
They're all famous names of horses. Marengo's a horse.
Right.
Yalta?
Where's Yalta?
No. But they're Russian
what
ones,
other
aren't
things
they?
are there's?
Yeah, Balaclava's
No,
Russian.
it's off to play.
yeah.
Is there any other plays?
It's Copenhagen's play.
Is it?
Yeah, Copenhagen's play. It's
Odessa's
Odessa
a play, yeah.
Nelson?
Are they all by somebody? Are they all by the same person? Who wrote it? It's Tom Stoppard knocks us off. They all Tom
Yeah,
Stoppard.
yeah, it doesn't
No,
matter.
it's-
Let's just.
But Tom Stoppard did Copenhagen, I think.
Oh,
No,
right.
he didn't.
Did he not?
I don't think.
What other categories have we got that could be here?
Oh, Crown Bridge. Isn't that teeth? Dental work?
Yes.
Yeah, Crown Bridge, cap,
Veneer.
veneer, yeah.
Okay. Still, Bucephalus is definitely a
What's
horse.
Balaclava going to be? That's.
They battles. Maybe. Balaclava. Kiev's a place. Odessa's a place in Russia.
Yeah.
Yalta might be.
You've used a minute.
Yes, well done.
And now
Okay,
it's
we've
3
got the
strikes
full
and you're out.
I think it's definitely...
3 attempts to get the last 2
democracy,
groups.
would that be a play potentially?
I think it's noises off democracy, benefactors and Copenhagen. Or benefactors could be a horse.
Copenhagen. What would the others be then?
I think they're horses. I think they're famous, like generals'
Is there a
horses.
horse called Traveller?
I don't know.
If they're not horses, what would the other thing be that they could be?
There's Marengo chicken.
Okay, should we just guess some of the plays and see what happens?
Yeah.
So noises off,
Off.
Copenhagen,
I think benefactors.
benefactors, and one of these two probably.
Democracy.
Got a minute left.
Definitely a horse.
But that is it. You've solved the wall. Many congratulations. That's 4 points immediately for the groups. Bonus points now if you can tell me the connections. So the first group, cap, crown, bridge, veneer.
All types of dental work.
Things you can put on teeth, exactly, for 1 more point. Balaclava, Odessa, Kiev, Yalta.
In Ukraine. Place in
We don't know which
Ukrainian
countries.
places.
Places in the Ukraine. I was worried you were going to say Russia, and that would have been in a difficult position. In Ukraine, very good. Democracy, benefactors, noises off, Copenhagen.
They're all plays. Potentially Tom Stoppard.
No, is it Michael Frayn?
Michael Frayn.
Frayn.
What's your answer?
Michael Frayn.
Michael Frayn.
They are plays by Michael Frayn. Well done. Not Stoppard. And the last group, Bucephalus, Nelson, Traveller, Marengo.
Famous
No
horses.
They're famous horses. Can you tell me whose horses?
Is Nelson Napoleon's?
Marengo
Oh,
is
okay.
Napoleon's horse. Bucephalus.
Hero,
Alexander the
think?
Great.
Okay.
Alexander the Great's horse, Nelson.
No.
Sorry.
No, we were just Trigger, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Robert E. Lee and George Washington are the riders of the other 2 horses. But never mind that. That wasn't the question. You get 4 points for the groups that you found, 4 points for the connections you gave me, and 2 bonus points for getting them all right. That is the maximum of 10 points. Very well done. Let's bring back their opponents and see what they can do with the connecting wall. They'll get a new connecting wall, of course, the water wall. It's got 16 fresh clues on it. Mensons, you have to sort it into 4 connected groups of 4. Beware the red herrings. You've got 2.5 minutes. Time starts now.
Taylor and Mercury are both in Queen, May,
May.
and Deacon.
Deacon.
So Mercury,
Get it? Yeah.
Taylor, May,
That's right.
Deacon.
That's nailed on.
Excellent.
That's one group.
Right.
Zodiac's a car.
Zodiac's a car.
Transit's a car.
Transit, yes. Ford.
Scorpio's a car.
Prefect.
Power a car?
Scorpio.
Or
Ford
Scorpio?
Zodiac.
Zodiac.
Ford Prefect.
Transit.
Ford Transit. And Ford
Is it Scorpio?
Scorpio, is it?
I don't know.
Try it. And
Yes.
No, well, it is, wasn't it?
Now it's 3 strikes and you're out. With
Okay,
2 groups
so-
left.
Slow down.
Priest,
Got
bishop,
practice time.
pastor.
We've got tons of time, guys. So
Priest,
Yeah.
bishop, pastor. They're all religious people.
And
What's
cantor.
cantor? Cantor as well?
Priest,
Yeah.
bishop,
So
Cantor as
what does
well.
that leave us with? Power,
Power,
harmonic, Fourier, and teleshopping.
telescoping.
Telescoping.
Telescoping? Oh, well,
Priest,
Yeah.
pastor, bishop and cantor. Should we go for that?
Go for it.
Try.
Try it.
Okay.
There's only one.
What do you think's the link, though? While we've got time.
They're all
between-
religious.
No, they are, yes. But
yeah.
what about
Power, harmonic.
Oh, I see.
Power, harmonic, Fourier? They're 2 telescopes, aren't they?
Okay.
Fourier.
Could be a measurement. Go for the religious people.
Yeah, but it's going to end the show. It's going to end
We-
the thing.
shall we-
We've got 3 goes,
So can we
haven't we?
talk through
All right.
what the last group is?
Okay.
And
All right.
is it
Power,
is it
harmonic,
scientific?
Fourier.
It's scientific, but that's far too loose.
Telescoping, Fourier symbol, harmonic system,
What is Fourier?
power. It's to do with mathematics or something. I can't remember.
Is that a measurement of some sort?
Measurement of some
So
kind.
power is the power of things. Harmonic is a scale. They're all scales.
Scales.
They're all scales. Is that
Scales,
right?
aren't they?
Yeah.
Power scale.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's...
So I think we can hit it now, can't we?
Yeah, okay, should we go for it?
Yeah.
Right. Priest, bishop, pastor, cantor.
That's it. You've solved the wall. Very well done. 4 points right away for the 4 groups you identify. What about the connections, though? Taylor, Mercury, May, Deacon.
The original members of Queen.
Of course, they're the members of Queen, Roger Taylor, Freddie Mercury, Brian May, John Deacon. Zodiac, Prefect, Transit, Scorpio.
Ford cars, models of Ford cars.
Models of Ford car, for another point. Pastor, Cantor, Priest, Bishop.
Religious
leaders.
states.
Yeah, they're religious,
Yeah,
obviously.
religious,
Exactly
yes.
so, that's a point. And the last group, Power, Harmonic, Fourier, Telescoping.
We think they're all scales
Scale.
of some sort.
Scale is the
We
best
can't
we can
nail
do.
it down.
But
Yeah.
I think that's a bit
I can't
vague,
accept
isn't
scale, but I'm going to let you have another go.
They're all units of measurement.
it? They're all scales that increase in terms of... They increase geometrically as opposed to additionally.
No, I'm afraid you're going in the wrong direction there. They are types of mathematical series. Mathematical terms, names of types of
Yeah.
series, not quite a scale. But you get 4 points for the groups you found, 3 points for the connections you then gave me. That's a total of 7 points. Let's see how that leaves the scores as we go into the final round. The bloggers have got 15 points, but the Mensons are just in the lead with 18 points. And if you'd like to try a connecting wall, then why not go to our website? The address is on the screen. That's where you can hear me say, "That's not a group." Round 4 is our missing vowels round. You may be familiar with that, teams. You might have seen it on the television. If you haven't, what are you doing here? Got on the wrong bus? In round 4, we take well-known names, sayings or phrases and remove the vowels. See how it's demonstrated here with Only Connect. You might have seen those words in the Radio Times. You'll get a point for each correct answer. If you get it wrong, you'll lose a point, and I'll throw it over to the other team for a possible bonus. Don't want to see too much hesitation either. Quick answers we like here. So, fingers on buzzers. The first group are all terms in criminal law. Bloggers.
Arson.
1 point. Bloggers.
Sorry.
Too long, I'm afraid you lose a point. Menson's a bonus. No, it's false pretences. Next clue. Menson's.
Mens rea.
Yes, it is 1 point. Bloggers.
Indictment.
Yes. Next category, people with millions of Twitter followers. Bloggers.
Lady Gaga.
1 point. Bloggers.
Barack Obama.
1 point. Don't know this one. Menson's?
Ellen DeGeneres.
Yes, it is 1 point. Bloggers?
Justin Bieber.
Correct. Next category, geography now. It's dependencies. Bloggers?
Puerto Rico.
1 point. Bloggers?
Aruba.
1 point. Menson's?
Faroe Islands.
I'm afraid I have to deduct a point and give it as a possible bonus.
Faroe Islands.
Faroe Islands. Each consonant counts, I'm afraid. Next clue. Bloggers?
Isle of Man.
1 point. Next category, races. Bloggers?
Epsom Derby.
1 point. Bloggers?
Tour de France.
Correct. Bloggers?
America's Cup.
Yes. Bloggers?
Paris-Dakar Rally.
Yes, it is. Next category, films that starred married actors. Bloggers?
Eyes Wide Shut.
Yes, it is 1 point. Don't know this one. Too late, I'm afraid, no points, but it is Key Largo. Next clue. Bloggers?
The Getaway.
The Getaway, 1 point. Bloggers?
Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf?
Yes, it is 1 point. Time is up. After a rather incredible round 4, especially for you there, Chris, the Mensons finish on an impressive 19 points, but the Bloggers have run away with it with 30 points. Unlucky Mensons, very good quizzing. But congratulations to you, Bloggers. You'll be back for the quarterfinals. We'll see you there. Please join us next time for another episode of the quiz so difficult it makes other quizzes look less difficult. Goodbye.
Coming up next tonight here on BBC4, there's a brand new series. Mark Gatiss gets his teeth into the background of the spooky movie in his history of horror, starting in just a few moments.